Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we have a bit of a different type of video. And if you ask me, it is a bit of a special one because we just hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. And naturally, I'm joined by my better half, Connor.
Yeah, it's good to be back behind the camera in different states together again. The last time we did this was, around about 3 months ago at our 300 subscriber special. Not sure why we chose that amount, but now's a bit of a bigger milestone, and so I'm really excited to just open everything up and go through where we are and where we're heading and anything that's gone on in our personal lives as well.
Yeah, it is crazy to think just how far we've come these last 3 months. And of course, I'll add a card up here for you guys to be able to see the last video we did showing our analytics. But today, before we get into the nitty-gritty stuff, Connor, do have to ask everyone, if you do enjoy this type of content, to leave a like and consider subscribing, and even letting us know in the comments below if you do want us to make this a regular monthly or 3-monthly thing, because we will in this video go through analytics and also our income from YouTube and show exactly how much we're making with you guys.
Yeah, exactly what Alan said. Honestly, none of this would have been possible without you guys. And me and Alan made an agreement that at the beginning, when we started this channel, we were going to strive for transparency, openness, because that is something that we both really valued in the YouTubers that we look up to. So without dragging it out any longer, let's get into it.
All right, Connor. So on screen now, everyone will be able to see our last 90 days analytics. Now, our channel got actually 27,000 views in the last 90 days, and also accompanied by those views, 582 new people.
Yeah, it's crazy when to see those numbers. And as we've said in the last video that we did, as we said all the way in the beginning, obviously this is nothing when you compare it to the huge YouTubers that are out there. But for us, it's just as amazing as when we first received our first 5 subscribers, for example. So, 582 people is a huge number. Yeah.
It's definitely one of those things you just get used to. Like at the start, it was maybe, those 5 subscribers a week that was crazy to us. And then today, it's a different number that you get used to, and you're just continually improving and just getting used to bigger numbers. But it all really matters just as much, which is very cool.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to take a little bit of perspective and think about how far you've come, because what you described is exactly right. It happens in all aspects. People just get used to something that at one point in time would be amazing to them, but not only that, something who would be amazing to other people as well. So it's absolutely insane, and I can't even imagine where it's going to end up.
Yeah, I genuinely share the same thoughts. But moving on to the last 28 days of our analytics, what do you see on screen, Con?
Well, you can see there that just in the last 28 days, as Alan said, we received 9.3 thousand views and actually cracked 600 watch hours within that time as well, and another 193 subscribers. So I think, obviously, for those of you who don't know, there are 2 sort of milestones that you need to reach, or 2 main criteria you need to reach in order to be eligible for the YouTube partnership program. And one of those is getting a certain amount of watch hours, and the other one is getting a certain amount of subscribers. So both of those are really important metrics. Both of those are really important statistics for us moving towards that. And the watch time in particular is usually the hard one. So to see that finally crack over the 600 in 28 days is really, really encouraging.
Yeah, and another thing I've noticed with it is that, the last 28 days, we've gotten about 200 new subscribers. And if you just were to look in our last 90 days, it was close to 600. So it's good to see that we've been pretty consistently getting about 200 subscribers a month, which is probably about 50 subscribers a week.
Yeah.
Which, like we said before, at at one stage we were only getting about 5 subscribers a week. So it's definitely cool to see that's just keeps going up and up.
One thing that I personally have found pretty interesting is that, from memory, our watch time per month has actually been increasing month over month, whereas for the last 3 months, the subscribers has stayed pretty constant. So although it has been a new 200 subscribers every single month, with the watch time, it's actually increasing month after month, which is something that is a little bit surprising. I'm not sure if other YouTubers find that as well, but I'd be interested to see how it changes moving forward as your channel grows and sort of falls into different brackets and starts being pushed in different ways by YouTube as well.
Yeah, I think it could be as well that, as time goes by, we have more videos on the channel, so there would be more videos to get views, and then
That's
obviously,
right.
naturally subscribers are harder to come by. Which probably would have some sort of an indication of why we just keep getting more watch time hours, but the subscribers don't exactly correlate fully with it.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm not complaining, because as you can see now on screen, this is those criteria for monetization that I was speaking about. So all you need in terms of subscribers is 1,000. So we've fortunately passed that milestone. But as I said, the more difficult one is the watch time, and watch hours. You need 4,000 within a rolling 12-month cycle. And so currently we're just about at 3,000. So the fact that our watch hours are increasing more than subscribers are, that's good news for us, because it means that we should be able to reach our goal and become a YouTube partner sooner rather than later.
Yeah, so there's probably a lot of people confused right now, and they're thinking that they're getting clickbaited because obviously if you see on screen, we're not actually monetized with YouTube, and you would know that we don't have ads on our videos yet. So you're probably thinking, well, how much income could they have made? It's probably 0, just like the last 3 months. It actually is not 0, so you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer, but it is not 0. But yeah, like Connor said, it is pretty cool to see how really we're only 1,000 watch hours away, and how much did we get in our last 28 days? Like 600 hours.
That's right.
We're really only a month and a half away. So hopefully we're on track for January of next year, 2021, to be monetized. And we have been doing this for a year now. So it's taken us about a year to get monetized on YouTube. Obviously, finance and business is more niche on YouTube, so it is a bit harder to come by those subscribers. But yeah, it's still kind of crazy what this last year's been like.
Seriously, the last year has been crazy. And although you and I are quite optimistic people, and did know that if we were able to get our content out there, that we were going to see some success, see some growth, it is still a sort of a pinch yourself moment when you can now look down at your analytics and you haven't done anything in the last 48 hours, and yet you're getting hundreds of views, new subscribers all the time. And what's even more exciting is that, as Alan said before, even though we haven't been monetized and are not receiving ad revenue just yet, we have actually been receiving revenue from our affiliates.
Yeah, so before Connor goes into talking about how much we've made this month through our current affiliates, I do just want to say that recently, and I'm sure Connor can attest and agree to this, I don't know if it's maybe the hitting the 1,000 subscriber milestone, if just all these random companies get like a little notification, or what happens, if we just get on like someone's radar. But we've been getting a lot of emails and a lot of messages from different type of companies to start making those typical sponsored videos on YouTube. Now, I'm not bragging or anything like that. It's nothing crazy. It's still very like early stages, but a lot of these companies that are reaching out to us, well, I'm not going to name any of them. They're not exactly the people that Connor and I would want to work with. Now, why, am I saying that? I feel like both Connor and myself will agree to want to be transparent and want to only, do sponsored videos or promote companies that we actually believe in. I feel like it's a very dangerous path to go down if you just start saying yes to every single company, even the ones that you don't like. So we've been saying no to a lot of companies because we just don't like their product. But as of recent, we've reached out to a company that we do really like, just like some of our other affiliates that you would know about. And hopefully we'll be starting to work with them as well, which we think are going to provide some pretty good stuff for you guys as well.
Yeah, I mean, I always, when watching a YouTube channel, you can tell the ones which do have integrity and do value their audience, because obviously they're not going to take a quick buck in order to sell out their customers, which have stood by them and essentially given them a lot of the success that they now have. And so for us, when we are deciding whether or not to promote a particular business or become an affiliate or do even a sponsored video, we want to make sure that there is actually value for you guys. And the best way to find that is, obviously you guys have subscribed and follow us because of how we think, and so if we truly think that something is worthwhile, then we're more than happy to sort of partner up if everything falls into place. So yes, it's really exciting. Obviously, as Alan said, this is in no way bragging, and honestly, it's not like crazy amounts, not huge companies approaching us just yet, but it is a start, and it's very, it's very interesting to see companies noticing you and then reaching out and wanting to have access of a little, or wanting to get in front of the little audience that we've built here, which is like, yeah, it's crazy. It's really exciting.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure that our viewers will definitely understand and hopefully appreciate that. But again, let us know in the comments exactly what your thoughts on everything that we talk about in this video are. But moving on to what most of you probably clicked on for, Connor, how much have we made this month? Which is just want to say it's quite a lot of money, and and I just want to prepare yourselves for a lot of money. We're definitely rolling in that YouTube money, but yeah, hopefully it is kind of record breaking for us. It is the first month that we've actually made somewhat of an income from our YouTube in a year. So yeah, it's definitely the first video of many updates to come, so you guys can follow our journey with us.
Yes, so everyone brace yourself. As of the end of November, we have made from ad revenue, drumroll, a total of $0.
Oh,
and then
I could have guessed that. I could have guessed that one. That was an easy one.
most people could have. Then from sponsored videos, another drum roll, another $0.
Oh, that one took me by surprise, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's right. And finally, the serious one, from our affiliates this month, we have made $603.41. So obviously it isn't a crazy amount of money when you think becoming a full-time YouTuber will, supplement or in some place completely replace your normal income. It definitely is something to be built. Now, one of the important things to keep in mind is that this income is passive. So we put in all the work prior to the fact and weren't getting paid for creating those videos or creating these sort of partnerships or anything like that. But now that that's all set up, it's working in the background, and it can really grow exponentially as we get more videos, sign up for more programs and things like that. Now, for any of you who are thinking about it or wanting to know a little bit more detail, just so that you know, although we can't speak about it explicitly, there are some programs, some affiliate programs, which don't require you to get in contact with the company specifically. They have existing affiliate programs set up on their websites for their customers. So you guys can participate in those without having to have an existing relationship with the company itself. Now, Alan and I have a mixture of both the actual sort of specific programs made in an agreement with a company specifically, but then also some of those free ones to join automatically as well. So it's best, as we said, to make sure that you're picking programs or services that you yourself enjoy and can authentically sort of advocate for, but you don't necessarily need to go directly to a company and have that agreement to actually start making a little bit of money. So it's been an awesome way to start out for us, and we're just so excited for what potentially could happen moving forward.
Yeah, you definitely summarized my thoughts completely there. But just before we head off, because we are short on time today for this video, Connor, do you want to touch anything on your company?
Your Compass? Well, very quickly, recently, Magella and I have moved into working on that, and obviously me working on YouTube full time, and so we've been able to put a lot of work into it over the last few months. We have actually started a new branch of doing presentations, so that's probably the most noteworthy update on Your Compass. So, if you guys don't know what that is, there's a link in the description. You can check out the website. Basically, we run a consulting service for people in Australia who are wanting to go into higher education. Now we offer presentations as well. And Alan? For Elite Football?
Yeah, so before we go on Elite Football, just with Your Compass, Connor, give me a smile like right now. I'll just put Your Compass Instagram right there next to his face. If you guys are interested in following our companies, obviously you can follow the Instagram of Your Compass and the website and see exactly what Connor's doing behind the scenes. And then also with me, you can just follow Elite Football Australia just right here on Instagram, and it pretty much gives you all the updates of everything new that happens in the background as well. But hopefully with our future videos we'll be able to touch more on our companies and how they're going.
Definitely. If that's something that you guys are interested in, just pop it in the comment section below. We're happy to go more in depth in those if people are actually looking for that sort of content.
Yeah. Also, before we wrap it up, Connor's getting married, and he's the most...
You had to throw it in.
I did. And the most notable and important aspect of Connor's wedding is that he's got the best man that he possibly could have gotten. I'll leave that as a surprise. Obviously, might be hard to tell. But yes, Connor's getting married. So... if you've made it this far, leave a congratulations down below for Connor. That'll happen in January, right?
Yes, thank you. So hopefully YouTube monetization will be a wedding present for us. But other than that wraps it up for this update video. We do really enjoy doing these and getting behind the camera together. So thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. Even if you didn't, we probably wouldn't stop, so sorry if you didn't like it. But if you guys do enjoy this sort of content and you aren't already subscribed, make sure to go down, as we said in the beginning, click the subscribe button, click that notification bell, and that'll mean that you're the first to know when any new videos come up. Now, if you can't wait that long, we have this video here which YouTube thinks you'll enjoy, and then we have this one which is our latest video. So hopefully one of those appeal to you, but if not, we'll see you in the next one.